welcome back to J&J's
Awesome Football Podcast. Well, we are at week number 14. These last few weeks have flown by, and before you know it, we are going to hit the playoffs. Playoffs? So, yeah, I know. Who?
That's 24.
Is it?
All
right.
Miami had 24.
No. I just looked up all the scores.
Oh, yeah.
So, we hope all of you had a very nice Thanksgiving.
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm,
what was your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Detroit winning.
Detroit winning. Yeah. That was a good Thanksgiving. I'm on Ross St. Brown and Goff eating the turkey legs. Who is it? Was it Montgomery that was eating that carrot stick?
Yeah.
Anybody but me thought that was weird at all?
It's David Montgomery.
David Montgomery? Yeah. If you ever see this, sir, I would like to know why you ate a carrot stick and not the turkey. So.
He likes carrots. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. Hey, look at this thing.
Well, they were happy that.
You're already in the mood for a ho-ho jolly.
Do you know who the MVP was of the Detroit-Chicago game?
Marty? Who?
It was actually Coach Matt Eberflus of the Chicago Bears because he brain farted the last 40 seconds of the game.
No, like
didn't know what to do.
You said the MVP.
He was the most valuable person in that game because him and Caleb Williams, they decided they forgot how football works and the time clock works.
Truthfully, yeah.
Were you happy watching that? Seeing
I was like,
time go down?
I was like, don't call pass interference on that hit. Don't call pass interference.
Word to the wise, if you're a coach, pay attention to Matt Eberflus because that's why he's on the unemployment line right now.
Fired!
So, just like Trump, you're fired.
What?
So, Trump had a show called The Apprentice. And they would have these weekly or every show, somebody would get fired who didn't do a good job on their task. And Trump would look at me like, you're fired. So, anyway.
It's corn.
Matt Eberflus. He's looking for corn on the unemployment line, apparently. So, yes, just like that. We wish you goodwill. We wish you happy trails.
A Merry Christmas.
And
we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Mike Tomlin almost pulled a Matt Eberflus. Didn't know how to get his kicker out there last few seconds.
That was
finally called the timeout, realizing what was going on. Got Boswell out there with a few seconds left.
George Pickens almost got.
GP, what's up, dude? More unsportsmanlike conduct penalties by the week, and we understand you got a target on your back. You're super uber talented. Clean up your act, as the coach said. Just grow up, man, and fast.
Said that?
Coach Tomlin said that guy's got to grow up and fast because they still got the Browns this coming week. They got the Bengals again and the Ravens again.
Then
plus,
the Eagles.
You got the Eagles and the Chiefs still. Their last 5 games are no cakewalk, dude. So, stop with the penalties and the idiocy and just go out and make plays and win games. And you can talk all you want when you're hoisting on Lombardi.
It's corn. That's my new meme. It's corn.
It's corn?
I can tell you.
So if something is corn, is that good or is that bad? What does that mean?
That's good.
Corn is good.
Yeah, but this is the opposite of corn.
What is the opposite of corn?
Bad.
There's no metaphor for corn in this? Like
it's corn.
It's corn. So corn is good.
I can tell you.
I don't know if I want to hear about that because
look at this thing.
What's that saying? Corn in, corn out.
Like your Vikings.
Look that up, folks. Week 13 in the books. Joey was undefeated in his picks. Good job, sir. And
I'm blind. I'm deaf. You should be the ref. I'm blind. We're deaf. We should be the refs.
Well, sometimes the refs look blind and deaf because they have no idea what they're looking at. There was a lot of calls over the weekend, and every game I watched, Thanksgiving, the day after, Sunday.
You didn't even watch the Chiefs game, not the day after.
I watched part of it.
Then how do you not even know the score when I asked?
It's 1917.
No, did Sherlock.
I know the score now, and
Because I told you it. The Raiders fumbled, and they should.
it's called highlights, dude.
What?
Watch the highlights.
What did?
No, I watched the highlights of that game because, yeah, I don't want any part of that. So, yeah, lots of games. You know, here's my suggestion. Take it for what you want, NFL, Roger Goodell, or Peyton Manning in the future. Invest some money and train the refs when they're in the off season so that they know what they're doing in the on season, because they have no clue right now what they're doing more than half the time. Like Dallas, like pass interference or offsides or so frustrating.
It's like
anyway.
Remember that play where Kadarius Toney lined up offsides?
Yeah.
They barely even called that, and they called that after the play happened.
They called that after the play, but then it was supposed to be false start, and then there was some sort of penalty. I don't know, but the refs talked for 5 minutes in that Kansas City Las Vegas game, and then decided what penalty they wanted to call. And of course, guess who was the benefactor? Chiefs.
What?
So yeah, the Chiefs were the benefactors because they ended up winning. So you know what? NFL, you got a big problem with your refs. I can say that because I don't get paid to play or to coach. I just get paid to commentate, which we don't get paid a whole lot. So, anyway, it's still worth it. Joey, what was your favorite game other than the Lions this week?
Surprisingly, Pitt.
That was an exciting game. Did you like watching all the touchdowns being scored?
Mm-hmm. That was a good game. It was a good game, I felt. In the first half, it was, better, because they were going, 7-7, 14-7, 14-14, 21-21, you know the sense.
Yeah.
It's time!
Anyway, if you did not know this, that was the highest scoring game in the NFL this season so far. 82 points by the Steelers and the Bengals.
That's not the highest scored points by one team.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
just this season.
I thought you meant that.
No, just this season. Any game this season, that's the most points scored in any game just this season.
Who has the most points scored by themselves?
This season or overall? This season? I'm going to guess it's going to be Detroit.
Yeah, 52.
52? So, yeah. Yeah, they sneaked away with one, but the Bills looked tough against San Francisco. They put a beat down on them in the snow.
San Francisco's not even good anymore.
San Francisco, yeah, any shot that they had at coming back this year, it's going away.
It's corn. It's the opposite of corn.
They're not. What is the opposite of corn?
Bad.
Okay. So anyway, we hope again that you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, but now we are moving on to
Christmas. Bad
idea. What week's coming up, Joey?
Christmas.
What week in the NFL season is coming up this week?
16. Christmas.
Week 14 coming at you right now.
16.
I just can't with you. I just can't. From your corn to your week 16 to I don't know what. See what I got to deal with every week, folks. But we keep doing it just for you. Anyway, week number 14, first game on the slot. Who is it, Joey?
Green Bay and Washington Commanders.
That is incorrect.
Green Bay and Clemson Tigers.
Green Bay and the Detroit Lions.
Tigers.
I have no idea what's going on here.
I'm just joking.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
You're picking Green Bay this week? Are you picking Green Bay?
Can't be talking. You picked Detroit.
I'm picking Detroit.
Yeah.
I think Detroit wins.
They're in their hometown, so yeah.
Detroit wins 35-30. Mark it down. Although I think Green Bay knows if they want any shot of getting into the playoffs, they can't lose these critical games, especially divisional games. Minnesota's on the heels of Detroit as well, so they're wanting to stay ahead of everybody. They got the best record in the league with Kansas City. So
I wish Kansas City would have lost. We would have had the best.
You could have, but it was not to be.
Even they just had the score field goal.
Who you got?
Is this even a question?
No, it's
Detroit.
not. You got Detroit. All right, moving on. Sunday at 1 p.m. We got Jacksonville and Tennessee. Battle of the Suck.
Who you got?
Did you see that hit on Trevor Lawrence last week?
Yeah. You asked me this before. Yes.
How bad was it?
Bad.
Yeah.
Concussion.
Yeah.
Like
that was very unsportsmanlike,
like
and
that explains a lot about him.
So, well. Anyway, that was a nasty hit, and there's just no way for that. I am picking in this battle of the suck.
They have Mac Jones though.
Tennessee. Tennessee wins.
I heard that Bill Belichick ordered for a better Mac.
A better Mac.
Mhm.
He didn't get one because Mac Jones is the backup. So
yeah, I got Tennessee too.
He's got the half Mac. I got Tennessee. Yeah, it's going to be a low-scoring affair, I do believe. 20-14. Tennessee wins. New York Jets, who almost beat the Seattle Seahawks, but didn't. Found a way to lose again. They played the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Joey, who you got? Miami? Yeah, I got Miami too. They win handily. Could be a shootout. Of course, that wouldn't be handily, so I guess we're going to pick Miami. Miami wins by a touchdown. I got Miami all the way. Atlanta and Minnesota. Kirk Cousins threw 4 interceptions last week.
I know,
that was hard to watch.
You watched that?
I watched part of it. And then every time I clicked over, Kirk was throwing an interception. I love Kirk Cousins as a player or as a person, but yeah, but they still won. I mean, Atlanta couldn't do anything to help their quarterback out. Yeah, they played Minnesota. Sam Darnold, he's playing competent enough football. I got Minnesota in this game 30-20.
Same.
You got the same? Then we got, is this one like a secondary battle of the suck? Yeah. New Orleans and the New York Football Giants.
There's another battle of the suck.
Who?
Carolina and Philly.
That's not battle of the suck.
If you get me. Rabbit-tap-tap.
Is that corn?
It's corn. The opposite of corn. That's what Philly is.
Who you got? New Orleans or?
New Orleans.
Yeah. I got New Orleans. They take care of the Giants. Giants are still not good. They're going to pick another quarterback probably next year. So, Derek Carr's probably on his last leg with New Orleans. He might not. I don't know. They're just terrible. Carolina and Philly, is that even worth talking about? Because
Philly's going to win.
Carolina's playing better. They had a chance to beat Tampa Bay. Couldn't pull it out. So, Philadelphia, they win handily after the big win over the Baltimore Ravens. Saquon Barkley is on pace to break Eric Dickerson's single-season rushing record. So No, I did not. Joe, I didn't say anything. Break. I said break.
You said Aaron Dickerson.
What are you doing here? What are you doing?
It's a cuss word.
No, it's not. I know. Dude, can we please?
It's
Can
not
we
my
please?
fault. I'm
It
not
is
the one
your
who
fault.
Said it.
I know you're 10 years old and everything, but still. Let's keep this professional, okay?
It's not my fault.
It is your fault. It's the
said
person's name.
You said it.
It's not me.
You said it.
Dude.
You said it.
There's people watching this. All right. Saquon, good luck breaking the record.
Yeah.
And then-
No. I don't want Philly to break any records.
I'm sorry. They're coming after your Lions, and you better watch because they're coming on strong. So
I hope they get knocked off by Tampa Bay.
then we got
They're not gonna make Tampa Bay's not gonna make it.
Carolina's didn't got a shot. Philly wins by 2 touchdowns. Mark it down 35-21. I'm choking on all that garbage. Anyway, then we go to the rematch of
Pitt
AFC North divisional
And
champs.
Cleveland. Who do you think's gonna win this? Pitt.
You know, I should have picked Cleveland last time. I didn't. I picked Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh takes care of business at home. I really wish they hadn't lost that game to Cleveland last time. They'd be in the conversation for best record in the AFC. They'd be tied with Buffalo, but instead they're game back. Buffalo 2 games back of Kansas City, and I think they take care of business though. They move 10-3. Yeah.
They're 1 game. Oh.
27-14. Pittsburgh wins. Then we got Las Vegas
And
and
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's winning that.
Can Vegas win another game this year?
No.
This is a weekly conversation we have.
Like, unless they face like Carolina or something.
Carolina, maybe the
they-
Giants.
Maybe.
Yeah. Tampa Bay, they won their last
or
game.
Jacksonville or Tennessee.
Yeah, Jacksonville's not that good. Yeah, Las Vegas, you ain't got a shot to beat anybody.
Or Dallas.
Dallas looks better. They're looking better.
2 straight wins.
I'm not a fan of Dallas, but they look better.
7-7?
I have no idea what Dallas is, but they're still a couple games back out of the playoff spot. But yeah,
They need to win all.
They need to win
Against Cincinnati.
at least. Yeah,
No, they need to win all.
the winning to win out.
They need to win out, and they need to at least hope the 6th, 7th, and
5, 6, and 7. Yeah.
5, 6, 7 at least gets 2 to 3 losses.
Yeah, they need
to cut it.
they need a lot of help.
Like the
Dallas
best,
needs a
the
lot of
best
help.
they can do is 7 seed. They have to cut it in at the 7th seed.
Yeah, but with Dak Prescott out, are you confident that they can muster enough points?
But they won last.
I know, but I don't know who Dallas plays left. But I think they got to play Philly again, don't they? Or they beat Philly twice,
They have to play Cincinnati.
or they lost to Philly twice. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't. Didn't they play once already?
yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll look it up.
But yeah, Dallas needs a lot of help, but I'm not sure. They are, yeah, they're the last game this week. But anyway, we got who were we at? Tampa Bay. We picked Tampa Bay over the Vegas Raiders. Seattle, Arizona. Who you got?
Who you got? Y'all?
Who you got?
Who you got?
I got Arizona. I think Arizona takes care of business at home. They tie it up with Seattle in the standings, and moving on to Week 15, tied for first place. Who you got? Today, Junior. No. Who you picking?
Seattle.
Seattle's your lock pick. You can't even get over your head.
It hurts. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
It gets caught on my hair.
Joey's got his lock pick
You don't
in.
have
He's
to
got
worry about
Seattle.
that.
I got Arizona. I think Arizona wins.
Seattle.
Moving on, we got Buffalo, who looks
I
top
got
team.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo over the Rams.
Chicago, San Francisco. They're both looking like down. This is also one of the battle that sucks.
Yeah, it's another battle to suck because neither team is. They're not horrible, but they're not good.
They're
There's potential there for
They're-
both teams, but
they're worse than their last.
who you picking?
Bears are out of the playoffs because they're 8.
Yeah, they're not going.
They're
playoffs.
4-8. Cause
San Francisco's next out of it unless something happens.
what's their record?
They're like 5-7 maybe.
If they're 5-7.
I don't know. I'll find out. We'll put San Francisco's record right here, or actually we'll just put the standings right here in that division, and you'll see where everybody stands.
Mm-hmm.
Very weak division. So
yeah, I know 49ers are not the first.
So no, they're in last place.
I know.
But it's not by much. It's like by
Seattle's
a game or two.
Seattle's
number 1, Arizona
number 2, and then Rams.
The Rams are right there, yeah. So Rams need to win this week.
Rams.
Yeah, they need a big win. They're not going to beat Buffalo, though. So
Chicago and San Francisco, who they are?
I got San Francisco.
Same.
Yeah. Then we got Sunday, 8 p.m., Los Angeles Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs.
That's a good game. I want the Chargers to win because, you know, my line.
I know. Who you picking?
Still picking KC.
I am picking the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't know. Kansas City looks vulnerable. We say this week in, week out. I went back on my word before. And reversing schedule now. I'm picking the Chargers. And Harbaugh goes into KC and hands them their second loss.
They're in Arrowhead.
I know. You got KC. I got the Chargers. And moving on, last game of week number 14.
Dallas. I got Cincinnati.
I mean, yeah, I got Cincinnati. They lost a close one to Pittsburgh. Sort of close if you look at the score. Not close if you watch the game. Pittsburgh really handed it to them for most of the game.
Score close.
And yeah, they played prevent defense at the end when they were up 17 and then almost prevented them getting a win for the time getting off the clock. Anyway, yeah, we got 6 teams on a bye this week. Denver, Indianapolis, New England, Washington, Baltimore, Houston. They're all on byes. So if you're sitting at home waiting for them to play, you have to wait another week. If they're your favorite team, root for somebody else. And in the meantime, thanks for tuning in, folks, to Week 14 picks. Please give us a like,
A
subscribe,
a share,
a share,
a corn.
turkey leg, a corn. Don't give us no stanky leg. We just want the turkey leg.
Hit him with the stanky leg.
Yeah, we don't want no stanky leg. So, again, thanks, folks, for tuning in to J&J's Awesome Football Podcast. Who you got?
It's corn.